Where we are. But you know what? It is nice and sunny down here because Leah Sarich is with us. She always brings some sunshine into our studio. We're talking all about vitamins today, Leah, because we're saying that maybe not having all of these vitamins all the time is such a good thing.
That's true, actually. You think having a multivitamin or having a vitamin in your diet is an excellent idea, and it is generally, but you can actually get too much of a good thing, and you can actually run into some fairly serious health consequences, so you really do have to be careful.
All right, so you have a story?
I do.
Let's see it.
Jennifer Foley takes a multivitamin every day.
I usually take a multivitamin for women,
Yeah.
so that it has the calcium and all that stuff in it, just because my diet's not always as good as it should be.
And registered dietitian Andrea Holwegner says that's a good idea.
A basic multivitamin appropriate for your age will just give that extra little add-on each day to make sure you're getting what you need.
But Holwegner wants to stress food is still the best way to get your nutrition.
Remembering that a supplement is just a supplement, and it's never going to replace eating balanced foods.
However, Holwegner says about 50% of people are still not getting enough calcium.
That could increase your risk of osteoporosis. It could also increase your blood pressure with age, and it could also put you at risk for colon cancer.
Vitamin D is another one worth taking that will help you absorb that calcium by double. It can also be good for
prevention of MS or rheumatoid arthritis, cancers.
It's very hard to get too much of a vitamin just from food, but let's say you take something extra over and above your multivitamin, that's when you could run into trouble.
If you're getting too much vitamin A, then that can be very damaging for your liver.
Even calcium and vitamin C can be too much in high doses.
Sure. If you're getting too much calcium or if you're getting too much vitamin C, then that can increase the risk of kidney stones.
It's also common for people to take extra supplements of the vitamin B complex, but
and taking too much of vitamin B6 specifically can increase sensory neuropathy, which is sort of a tingling sensation that you would notice in your limbs.
So bottom line.
And then if you're going to be taking anything more single supplement based, it's best to check with your doctor, dietitian, or pharmacist about whether those would be appropriate for you.
For now, Foley is happy with just her multivitamin.
I figure it can't hurt.
It can't, and it probably will help.
Do you think so? Do you think you need one?
I do.
We're just discussing this.
We were discussing the multivitamin thing. I think it's a good idea. I've heard it from Andrea, and I've heard it from doctors, and I've heard it from quite a few medical professionals, because it's just a good top-up. And that's really the ticket.
Well, why not just have a good meal?
Well, this is it. You can't rely solely on your multivitamin, right? Like, you really do need to eat a balanced diet, for sure. But not everybody's going to do that at every meal, right? Okay. So it's just a nice little top-up.
Just a little something, something.
Just a little something, something.
It's not nothing at all with a company making money off the fact that we're all taking stuff or peeing down the drain.
Exactly. That could be, but no. Andrea's saying, and this is what she's saying, don't spend a lot of money on it. Yeah. Just get your basic one that's age-appropriate on the drugstore shelf, and that's fine.
All we've been hearing about lately, Leah, is vitamin D. It's kind of a big buzzword right now, right?
Absolutely.
Or buzz vitamin, I should say.
Buzz vitamin, for sure, yes. We talked about it very briefly in the story, but definitely. Vitamin D is one of those vitamins that we didn't hear much of, and then all of a sudden we're hearing tons about it. But the Canada Food Guide actually came out with, a couple of years ago, a new food guide, and in it, it was the first time that they actually recommended a supplement. So over and above food, they are recommending that you take a supplement. Now, they're recommending 400 ICUs, and I have since done several stories since then, and a lot of doctors are saying even more.
Really?
Yeah.
Iron?
Iron is also good. In fact, Andrea's telling me most of her clients are still not getting enough iron in their diets. Men need about, I think it was 8 milligrams, and then women need double that, and then vegetarians need double that.
What women need, okay.
Yes, so if you're a vegetarian, you need a lot of iron. So and it can be challenging to get because it's in red meats and things like that, but it's also in a lot of the legumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good one to get.
Leah, a lot
extra?
of women. Oh,
so am I getting extra for my multivitamin? I just got to know what I'm going shopping for here, Leah. Am I going to buy a multivitamin and then iron?
No.
Or just a multivitamin?
There's going to be some iron in your multivitamin. Yeah.
Unless you're a vegetarian. And then
Unless you're a vegetarian, and then you're going to need some more.
Folic acid?
Yes, also a good one, particularly for women of childbearing years.
Don't look at me like my mother looks at me.
You're married now.
I know.
No, it's really, really good.
Married, which means you can have sex.
And I'm supposed to have kids.
Yes.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know. But no, folic acid is very good because let's remember, 50% of pregnancies are unplanned. So it is a good idea to have folic acid in your system if you're in a childbearing age.
Okay, so I should just take it daily?
Absolutely.
Even if I'm not really planning on kids for maybe? Okay.
Yeah, and again, you can get it in your multivitamin. Like 0.4 is all you need.
Okay.
So you'll get enough in your multivitamin. And if you're beyond that, if you're menopausal, it's also good because it's good for your heart health.
Okay. Yeah.